is my new club car.
And this is a 1998 Ski-Doo MX 670.
And together, well, we are going to take this motor, put it into this bad boy right here, alright? We don't have any snow here, so...
Winter is no longer a thing, and that is worthless. But the engine's pretty cool. So let's put it in this thing.
It's very moist in there.
Oh.
All right, so we're starting to tear it down, and we're just making sure that we're doing everything properly. We're not cutting any wires or cutting any unnecessary metal because it's gonna make it a lot easier to put it back together once we're throwing it in a golf cart.
Engine out. Gonna bleed the coolant system so we can get this engine bare bones without all these tanks. And that's about it.
We got to see if we can get this jack shaft out. We have to take apart that case over there so that we might be able to use this shaft on the golf cart.
What's going on here? We have the engine out. Got it pretty simplified here, and we have quite.
Smell the gloves. It smells like the dentist.
It does.
It really, I did not like that. I really did not like that. I'm sorry. All right.
We've created quite the mess after I just cleaned the garage, so we're gonna do a little organizing. Not sure what we're gonna do with this thing yet, but we're gonna do a little cleaning up.
Got a little scrap, man.
So anyway, our neighbor asked if we wanted this go-kart for free.
Golf cart.
It's an electric golf cart, and there's 6 8-volt batteries in here that need replacing, and he didn't want to fix it, and neither do we. So we're gonna rip them out and probably start tearing this thing down, making some room for that 670.
So the batteries are out. That's easily over 100 pounds in batteries that we're saving right there.
More than that.
Oh yeah, we couldn't pick this thing up before.
Yeah, this thing is light as it gets now.
We don't need that anyways.
Aluminum frame. We gotta get that motor out. that's gonna be probably our next weight culprit. Here's where we're at.
All the plastics are off. We got all of them sitting out there. Obviously it is dirty. We'll clean it up. It's a lot lighter now that everything's not on it.
That motor is still pretty heavy, but we got rid of all the wires.
Probably have to live axle swap it, along with a bunch of other reinforcements, because I don't believe that this is gonna, well, actually it might,
I think we just gotta at least see if that 670 is gonna fit
yeah.
under the seat or wherever about, but could use a good cleaning.
It is terrible, oh my god.
Still gotta get the motor out, and then we'll go from there, start planning this thing out. Day 2, and we're gonna get this going. Our first task is to remove the old motor and see what the axle looks like, whether we can splice it together somehow or if we're gonna have to go a totally different route. And we were looking at the engine yesterday. The 670 barely fits in between this gap here, and because of the shape of the frame, it's not gonna fit. So we probably are gonna cut the frame in half and wind it out as Josh just displayed there.
Check out this mess.
See, I told you. Anyway, we're gonna separate these two frame pieces from this subframe that holds up the body here, and get these welded back on. We're gonna try and follow the leaf springs here, bringing the frame out a bit in the front, so our engine can slide in here.
Alright, as you can see, we are mocking up our big beam, and we're gonna straighten this out.
David, how many hours do you have on this welder?
AC TIG welding, maybe an hour.
We have an hour of AC TIG welding, and we are going to trust him with our golf cart. We geared this thing to do 95 miles an hour, so David, you must be a good welder, otherwise, actually, the welder must be good. So this is what we got. It's not everything we ordered, but it's what came in. Dave has got a cutout for our bracing. We're gonna get to work.
Jake got the front struts installed. I've got this thing flipped over. Gonna start welding in some supports. I've been using our new Eastwood welder a ton on the golf cart project. Right now, Eastwood has all their welders on sale, and you can use our code for an extra 10% off.
All right, we got our bottom braces welded in now. Dave is going to do some more bracing up top, and we are going to work on the axle at the same time.
All right, one half welded up. Gonna start working on this side. Josh has got some plates cut out.
This is our metal.
Basically, we've got some U-bolts that are gonna hold on our pivot block bearing as well as mount the shock absorber. So they're gonna mark out some holes and get drilling.
Yes. Match them up. How accurate are the holes?
Decent. What?
Did you say something?
As you can see, we are in a race, and Gary, you are losing by a lot.
I started late.
We're racing.
Bro, I was gonna win if I knew.
Cap.
Nah, back.
Josh uses upside down.
Dog, no way.
You got me. Slap on the knee. And David is still in first.
No, he's not. Oh.
What? Threads.
Here we have Gary, still struggling.
Bro, we only have one round.
David's literally done.
David, what are we doing?
Nah, you know what we need to do is slide the axle through to me.
I think I've gone inside, eaten dinner, taken a nap,
Oh,
and
I
this
broke
fool
it.
still hasn't put this together.
Pull!
I think
What are you
Oh.
doing?
this is the next day.
10 hours late.
We are still working with this guy.
So our axle is on. We're gonna throw the wheels on, and we're gonna test our suspension to see if what we made actually works.
This thing is pretty stiff. But looks like my welds might hold. It feels like super smooth. Anyway, golf cart is still a roller. We have just widened the frame, which is all we're gonna have time for in this episode. Next, we're gonna start working on tucking the engine in here because it's gonna be tight. Josh's old Ski-Doo is not entirely worthless. It was just not a thing where he was gonna get his money back out of it. Sleds around here are selling for cheap. If you want to pick this sled up as is condition, call Josh at 231